Hello traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good trading day. Lovely to see you all. Guys, we are going to answer as many of your questions as we can in the next 40 minutes or so. We're also going to do a little exercise together. This is an exercise I do in my mentorship program. And we're going to do this today as well. I'll show you it in a bit, so stay tuned. And it will basically help you read candles. And if it doesn't, we'll blame the editor. No, it will. It will help you read candles. So we'll do that in a minute, guys, and answer as many questions of yours as we can, guys. So don't be shy. Ask as many questions as you like. And as for trades, guys, if I just quickly go over what we were looking at today, but nothing's materialized. So Euro New Zealand, we were looking to sell that, yeah, because we really like this level here. And so far, it's proven to be a really nice level. If we drop down to the H1, we did get our break as well. You know, we got this candle that broke this level. And I was trading when this happened. I was just waiting for a little retrace, perhaps up into here, you know, just so I could enter here, take profit here, and this can be my stop loss. I just needed the risk, you know, to reward to make sense. And it didn't quite on this candle. Yeah, so that was why I didn't enter on that candle. I was just waiting for a little retrace. You know, and this is the price you pay sometimes, guys. If you want to wait for that retrace, price might just come hurtling down. And it has so far. But, you know, I'm sure the market, it usually does. It usually gives us a second crack of the whip. So, yeah, if price comes back up to this level, you know, got the moving average 20 coming round, then, you know, we can still look for sells there. If it carries on down, then so be it. We didn't have a trade. Also, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, we're looking at that. And right now, we have had, you know, a bearish-ish selling candle on the H1 because we want to sell this pair. But on the H4, it's just, I'm going to wait for a break of this level because we've just, you know, a bit of, you know, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, this is almost like 16 hours of price not going anywhere. So I don't really want to enter in there. Yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, is wait for a break of these lows. Perhaps we get a candle that looks something like this. That is one of my better candles, I must say. Breaking these lows, and then I'll look to sell it back down to here. And then our final trade idea that we're looking at today, this did come down to our grey zone. But pound Aussie dollar, yeah, we were looking to buy it. This is the day chart. All right, we're in an uptrend. We broke these highs. Nice big bullish candle. And we were looking to buy pound Aussie dollar. But news happened. So this is an interesting thing about news, guys, right? News did this, yeah. We had some really good employment data, and then news did this, yeah. So it's made pound Aussie dollar, you know, pretty much impossible to trade. It was all news led, and news has made it go in one direction and then the other direction just as quick. So yeah, no trade, guys. We were looking for price to react in this grey zone, but look at this H4 candle. Yeah, you do not want to buy that. Even the H1 candles, guys. Yeah, there wasn't anything really. I mean, there was this candle, yeah, but you know, look at the following candle. Yeah, so nothing has told us to buy pound Aussie dollar. So that's where we sit, guys. You know, it's just one of them days, you know, where we sit on our hands until they are blue, unfortunately. But, you know, that's fine. It's part of trading, guys. Right, let's see who's in the house. Right, who have we got? Tony Oliver. Hey, Tom. Noor. Hi, Noor. How are you? David Cow, good day everyone. Kim Chong, good evening. Safia, hi, would you analyze gold? Bankers forecasted a price monthly target of 1974. I expect a bounce from there. Okay, we can take a look at gold. I love looking at gold prices. It always reminds me of years. You know what I mean? Or am I on my own? You know, you're like, I want to trade from 1990 or 1991 and trade it up to 2000. Anyway, I think I'm on my own there. Finally cracked, guys. Okay, we'll take a look at gold. Hamed, hi. Aya, hi. Colin, hello. Traders, show your support and destroy that like button. Not smash that like button. Destroy the like button. Very aggressive. Andres, hi Tom. Offman, hi. Louis Esterhusen, US Tech 100. So the NAS 100. All right, guys, we'll take a look at gold and the NAS 100. Let's do that now. Before I do, guys, because if I forget these things, the editor punishes me. Yeah, you won't believe what he does to me. So I must mention these things, guys. So first of all, subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. But above my head, you will see a QR code. Yes, modern technology. Above my head. All right. And the editor has lovingly made this. So I have to mention it. So at the moment, guys, with My Flash Funding, we've partnered with My Flash Funding, a prop firm, and they are offering 23% off every challenge that they do if you use the QR code above. I believe we also have a link if you're old school like me and like a link. I believe there's a link, I'm not sure. But we have a link. But guys, we also have that QR code. So if you use that QR code, you'll get 23% off any challenge with My Flash Funding. All right. And please use our links, our QR codes, so we can keep offering you these, the fruits of our partnerships. Right, guys, what else are we looking at? So, all right, let's start with gold then. Okay, so yeah, this is at a nice level. You know, perhaps there's a little bit further to go with gold. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You know, this could have potentially been a trade idea for today with gold. So if we look at gold, yeah, it's come crashing down, as a lot of the US dollar pairs did. But like a lot of the US dollar pairs, there is some weekly contradiction. Okay, so this is firmly in a daily downtrend. Yeah, we've got a nice big bearish daily candle, lots of things to like. Okay, the problem is we just don't have any room. Yeah, this level here is a weekly support level. So that's the problem with this trade. There's no room for it to move into. And as you know, guys, I need room for a trade to move into. So if we go to the weekly chart now, yeah, you can see this level has been, you know, touched many times before. All right. So it is an important level for this, for the weekly chart. So that's where we find ourselves. Like I said in my morning analysis vid, yeah, I'm going to reserve judgment on the US dollar majors until the weekly candle has formed, right? Because, you know, this is in a weekly uptrend. It's not making higher highs. This is the last low, yeah, on the weekly chart. So if we get a break of this low, then potentially we could start looking for sells. But if we end up with a candle that bounces off this level and ends up looking like this, my candles are very good today. I've been to drawing club. Then this level's held, and we're still in a, you know, a weekly uptrend. So that's the story with all of the US dollar pairs for me. I'm going to wait for this weekly candle to finish. All right, and gold is no exception. So yeah, there you go. That's gold. I hope it helps Safir. Right, who else have we got in? Hamid, I was cursing myself for not getting into Euro New Zealand. I'm glad that it's not my fault. Yeah, Hamid, it was sort of a blink and you miss it, Euro New Zealand, really. It just flew off. But, you know, I was waiting for a retrace too. Skelts, help Tom, VIP. Okay, I'm happy to help. Kim Chong, pound US dollar if you have time. Great observation on gold, no problem. Okay, let's take a look at the NASDAQ, because these indices are interesting, guys. All right, we've got a lot, you know, they've come crashing off of all-time highs. So let's take a look at one of them. Let's have a look at the NASDAQ. Right, and let's start with the weekly chart. Now, this is crazy overbought. Yeah, crazy overbought. If I brought up the RSI indicator, in fact, we're going to, where are you? There you are. Yeah, if I brought up the RSI, you can clearly see it's above this 70 level. Yeah, I didn't need to bring up the RSI to show you that. But it's very overbought. Above 70 is overbought. Below 30 down here, yeah, is oversold. So it's not in a great area for continuing to buy, yeah, because we're in an uptrend, yeah, and just look at these candles, yeah, bullish, bullish. So on the weekly chart, we would like to buy it, but it's very overbought, okay, so we can't. Now, if we look at the day chart, you can see price has had a bit of a fall off of these highs, but it's not had a trend change. Yeah, there's this grey zone through here. All right, if we pull that across, that has held. In fact, this is looking like a good buying opportunity, not a selling opportunity. So, you know, that weekly chart here, we thought potentially we were seeing a breakdown, but look how price has just reacted ever since, right? So we're in an uptrend daily. This is the last area of resistance and has now become support. And we bounced off nicely off the moving average 20. So really, this is a good buying opportunity back up to these highs. That's how I'm reading the NASDAQ. However, the weekly chart is so overbought. Yeah, so if I had to trade it, I would buy it, but that weekly overbought level puts me off. If I show you the RSI on this, it won't be overbought. Yeah, you can see this is the 70 level, and we're below that level. All right, it was overbought here, but now we're back below. So it's not overbought. All right. So, you know, just comparing daily and weekly. But let's delve a little bit deeper. You know, would we buy this? Let's have a look at the H4. And the H4 has had quite a fall from grace. Yeah. You know, if you can, you know, there's barely, you know, retracements to look at. So judging by this, guys, you know, we've had a real structure break on H4 and we're below the moving average 20. So this is not conducive to buying either. All right. So the daily is telling me to buy, the weekly isn't, the H4 isn't. Too much contradiction. I would stay away from this pair. Like I said, if you said, Tom, you have to trade this, otherwise we will tie you to a horse and drag you along gravel, then I would buy this back up to here. All right, but I would stay away from it. Yeah, so we've had a bit of a drop off, but you know, is this drop off going to be a change in direction, or is it just a retrace for us to come higher? Yeah, that is the $1 million question. If daily starts breaking down structurally, yeah, let's say something, you know, we get something like this, and then we get a break, yeah, then I'm happy to sell the bejesus out of this, yeah, because we're very overbought on the weekly. We've had a daily structure break, but then and only then, really, guys, would I be interested in selling it. All right, so Louis Oosterhuizen, I hope that helps. Right, what else are we looking at, guys? So what we're going to do now, we are going to do an exercise, yeah, that I do with my mentorship guys, all right? It's a very simple candlestick reading exercise, all right? So let's do this. Let me have a quick drink. And guys, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. Right, anyone, please give me a currency pair right now. First person, first currency pair I see, we're going to look at it. Hi, Michael, LAGFX. Hi, Luke. So guys, anyone, give me a currency pair right now. First currency pair I see, we're going to use. EuroCAD. Travis is in there with EuroCAD. First come, first serve. Right. I am going to go. This is the daily chart. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. Okay. Closing my eyes. I'm just going to move the cursor. Actually, let me do my back to the future thing. Right. I'm just going to move this cursor randomly, guys. All right. Bang. Did it work? Okay. Right there. Oh, God. We've gone down to the 15-minute. This is all falling apart. Right. Let me do that again. Okay. So it's stopped here. All right. So this is February 24. Okay. So we're in real time. Right. Bear with me again, guys. This is going horribly wrong. Right. EuroCAD. Yeah. We're going to go back in time. We're going to use this. Right. I'm going to randomly pick an area. Stop. Okay, now we randomly have an area. This is March 21. Okay, so all we're going to do, guys, is you are going to write stop when you think we have a trade, and it could be a sell trade or a buy trade. Okay, so we've never tried this before. This could end, this could be, it could be like a crashing ball of flames and go up in smoke, or it could be quite successful. We won't know until we give these things a go. And let's spice it up a bit. Now, this is the day chart. And this is all we're going to do, because remember, guys, I use the day chart to give me my direction. So if I analyze the first part here, guys. So for example, this is not a buy or a sell for me, right? We are very overbought. Yeah, I want to sell it because of the downtrend. Yeah, I want to sell it. We're in a downtrend, but there's no value down here. We're very far away from the moving average 20. So there is no trade for me right now. Okay. Now, we're going to keep playing the candlesticks along very slowly. Let's even do it at 0.3, right? And then you just write stop, or don't write stop, write buy or sell when you think we have a buy or a sell trade. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, blame the editor. So let's play this along. And you just tell me, this is going to be super slow. You tell me when we have a buy or a sell. I'm looking at the live chat. Okay, anyone selling that right now? Okay. Okay, we're going to play it along further. Okay. I haven't seen any movement on the live chat. So you just tell me buy or sell when you're interested in buying or selling. So at this point, guys, this euro Canadian dollar is just, it was overbought down here. Yeah, now it's all the way down here. So there's still no trade for me. It's too overbought. Okay. But let's play this along. Okay, still no trade for me, guys, at the moment. Yeah, this area here would have been interesting. Yeah, okay, Hamid is sell. All right, so Hamid is wanting to sell this candle. Okay, back down to here. Okay, potentially. Yeah, I wouldn't sell this candle. There's too much indecision. But this candle is quite bearish, but it hasn't broken these lows. So that would concern me. But Hamid has said sell. And let's just keep it simple. Let's make the last daily low a sell, the target. All right. Okay, Hamid, you have won first prize. Yeah, you would have had a successful trade back down to these lows. Obviously, guys, this is just a day chart, and we can look for entries on the lower time frames. But big bearish candle, not a million miles away from the moving average 20, back down to the lows. All right, Hamid, your trade idea was correct. Let's play it along. Anyone wanting to sell that? As in a continuation of trend? No, nobody. Okay, David Cow is interested in selling this. Let's try and take it back down to the first psychological level. Let's aim for 47,000. Yeah, so we're just going to try and take it down to this level here. Okay. David Cow. This has gone the other direction. Yeah. So here, again, guys, when you're in this situation, yeah, even when you're down here, you need a retrace to get some value. It comes down. This is trading a breakout, right? This is difficult. Yeah, let me go back in time, back to here. All right. So I can understand, yeah, why you're interested in selling this market. Yeah, I can. We've had a break of these lows. Yeah, we've had a bearish candle. But the problem is there's no value for me. Yeah, anytime I'm interested in selling is after a retrace. So once we get this retrace, Hamid liked this candle. Yeah, we managed to make profit, if not more profit, right? Whereas this is a breakout. Yeah, breakouts are very difficult. So if you imagine, let me explain why I don't like a breakout and I do like a retrace. So first and foremost, guys, right? Let's just do a typical downward trend, right? And we're here. Okay. Now we've broken this level. Yeah, we're getting lower highs. We're in a downtrend. We've now had a nice retrace. Yeah. All right. So first and foremost, you know, this could be any time frame, by the way. But first and foremost, if I enter in here, yeah, if I start selling, first of all, I can hide my stop loss in here. Yeah, because I've got enough room. Yeah, so I can hide my stop loss in here. So this is a retrace trade. Yeah, it's come back, hit this level of what was once support is now resistance. We get a bearish reaction, we can take it lower. Yeah, that is a textbook entry for me. In an ideal world, I want to hide my stop loss behind this last high. This could be H1, H4 daily, anything, right? That is a retrace trade. They are nice to trade because first of all, you can hide your stop loss, right? Secondly, you already have a target, which is this last low. Yeah. And, you know, price wants to make its way back down to the last low in a downtrend. All right. So you can hide your stop loss in a nice place and you've already got a target ready made. Okay. And a retrace represents value. All right. We love value. Yeah, if you're buying a Ferrari, yeah, then you still want to get the best price you can for it. Okay, we like value. Trading's no different. So that's a retrace. All right, now we're going to imagine a breakout trade. These are bloody difficult to trade. Okay, so same scenario, yeah, exactly the same trend. But this time the move's carried on and we're here. We've just broken this low, like this scenario here. Right, we've just broken this low, just broken this low. And we start selling here. This is a lot more difficult because first and foremost, chances are you're going to have a large stop loss because you really need to put your stop loss above here. All right. Okay. So you need a big move in your favor to at least get 1:1. Secondly, you don't have a ready-made target. Yeah. With this scenario, you've got a target, the last lows. With this one, you're relying on, obviously we can look at the charts and there might be some other level from over here that tells us to take profit here. Okay. But there's a bit more uncertainty with this trade. All right. Because you're trading into the unknown a little bit. Whereas this retrace trade, it's all there, all the information's there. You've got the last low, there's your target, you can hide your stop loss above the last high. Whereas a breakout, you don't have those luxuries, and it's just more difficult to trade. Even if I get a breakout, yeah, like this, I still want to retrace. Yeah, maybe you can draw some fib levels in here. Yeah, maybe you draw some fib levels, something like that. But I want to retrace before we come lower. So I pretty much only ever trade retraces because they represent value. And I suggest you do the same. Breakouts are difficult to trade for those reasons that I just explained. All right. So there you go, guys. Let's play this along. So as we saw, yeah, that was a breakout trade. And you can see the difference, guys. Yeah, when we took this trade, yeah, we had a clear stop loss, yeah, and we had room to move into. Yeah, it was a nice, easy trade. When we started selling here, you still really have to put your stop loss up here. But now the target's trickier. All right, so this is a perfect example of that. Now let's play this along. Let's play this along a little bit quicker. All right, and then, we're not interested in sells on that candle. Yeah, there's no interest here. But let's keep playing this along. Right, anyone interested in selling that? David Cow, sigh. David, at least you gave it a go. You got involved and you went for it, yeah? So this is a potential sell. Yeah, the problem with it is we've had such a large move up, yeah, but it's at these last highs. I would probably use this as, yeah, I think we could potentially sell here. I would potentially use this as the target, or even the moving average 20 I would use as a target. Okay, so let's sell this and see if we can get back down to the moving average 20. Okay, so it hasn't quite materialized yet. We should still be okay in terms of our stop up here, but there's lots of red flags right now, but this level is still holding. Yeah, and we're seeing bearish wicks. But now, guys, the market has changed. Instead of my target being the moving average 20, I would try and take it just back down to these lows. Yeah, the market has shown me that. Okay, so that trade wouldn't work out. Now, once we're here, guys, yeah, we've got a potential buy trade. Yeah, we've had a change in structure. So we were trying to sell euro Canadian dollar. We got this large push up, and this resistance level never held. Yeah, and then it broke this level. I love it when we get a fresh change of structure. Okay, so this candle right now is crying out to be bought, and I would just aim for the next piece of resistance. Yeah, maybe this 5,2000 level. All right, so let's just play it along. Okay, so yeah, it almost comes up to target, guys, you know, but then you've got to ask yourself, is that a break of structure? You know, have we broke these lows? Yeah, with this very large bearish candle here. Yeah, so now I'm thinking I don't like buys so much. Okay, but let's just play this along. Yeah, and there you go, guys. Yeah, it wants to come back down. So not sure if this was a successful exercise, but you know, this is all I'm looking for on the day chart, guys. Yeah, and you know when you get a good setup in terms of the day chart, and just, you know, we've got a tutorial on it. It's called our daily filter, so check that out. You need to filter the trades on the daily time frame, and then you can start making decisions on the lower time frames to enter. All right, I don't think that was a raging success, this exercise, but you can do that, guys. Just use this reverse button, go back in time, and just ask yourself these questions. You know, would I buy or sell it? Play it along a candle. Yeah, would I buy or sell it? Play it along a candle, and just keep doing that, guys. Do it as an exercise to help you read candles. All right, so yeah, if nothing else, if that wasn't a huge success in terms of us doing it together, which I don't think it was in hindsight, I blame the editor, use it. Yeah, use that reverse button and just go back in time and read candles. Right, let's take some more of your questions, guys. Okay, what are we looking at here, guys? I was cursing myself. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Kim Chong wants to look at pound US dollar. Let me just have a quick drink. So let's have a look at pound US dollar then, guys, okay? Let's do this one together. We've done this one, Kim Chong, but let's do it together, right? So bearing in mind this weekly candle hasn't finished forming, yeah, we're going to keep this real simple. Pound US, let's, because we've done this recently, guys, but pound US dollar on the weekly chart, I would buy. Yeah, got on this last low here, we've got a reaction, we've got a nice bullish candle. Okay, I would have, you know, on the weekly chart, I would buy it. And this is the problem with all the US dollar pairs. We looked at gold earlier. Yeah, it's the same problem. So weekly's telling me to buy. And then if we look at the day chart, you know, let's go back to real time. Yeah. And if we look at the day chart, it's telling me to sell. Yeah. That candle, yeah, was telling us to sell. But this, even this, it didn't break this level. And it was only because of news that we broke this level. Yeah, and we got back to these lows. But like I've said, with all US dollar pairs, I am going to wait for the weekly candle to finish. And then, if you know, look at this weekly candle. Once this finishes, yeah, I can have a better idea of how I'm going to trade US dollar majors. Yeah, you know, if we get a break, if we get a nice big bearish candle that breaks these lows, then okay, I'm looking for, you know, US dollar strength. Yeah, if this level holds, yeah, and let's say we get a wick and a bit of a doji like this, then I'm not looking for sells. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see, guys. Right, what other questions have we got? You're welcome, guys. So Shazim Ali, what is a fair value gap and why don't you use them much? So Shazim Ali, please explain what you mean by a fair value gap. All right, you tell me what that means and I will tell you if I trade it or not. Okay, so Shazim, please tell us what you mean by that and then we can take a look. David Cow, are Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar pairs more active during the Asian session? The thing with the Asian session is you're going to get Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar news. Yeah, that's what makes them more active. So, you know, when you wake up, you know, if you trade the London Open, you wake up and the New Zealand interest rates has already been, or the Aussie dollar GDP has already been out. That's what makes them more volatile and more active in the Asian session. It's because that's when their news is released for those currency pairs. It's as simple as that. You know, and the pound, for example, may be very subdued in the Asian session, but, you know, today we've had some news and it's just more active. Yeah, so I would say that's more to do with data releases than the actual session itself. It's not like the Asian market wants to only trade Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar. You know, that's not the case. So it's more of a case that is data driven, news driven. But yeah, good question. And the Asian session is just a little bit, you know, there's less going on. Yeah, you know, the most traded sessions are the London Open and the New York Open, guys, as I'm sure you know. Right, what else are we looking at? Guys, is anyone want me to look at another currency pair? Okay, you mean gap ups and gap downs. Okay, so that's what you mean, Shazim. Just Shazim says, what is a fair value gap and why don't you use them? So sometimes, guys, in the market, oil is always a good example. You're going to get gap ups and gap downs. Yeah, when the day chart opens. So let's just find a gap up or a gap down. So we'll look on the H4. Yeah, so here you go, right? This is a fair value gap. All right, so usually happens when the market has opened. And as you can see, this is exactly when the market opened. You know, that transition from the last day's trading to the new daily candles trading. So this is a gap. Yeah, this is a gap up. In the stock market, you will see them everywhere. There's another gap up here. Yeah, they're less common in Forex, commodities, and indices, but of course we'll get them. And how you trade them is pretty much they will get filled. Yeah, this is not true of stocks. All right, but if we see a fair value gap, it will get filled. So there is a strategy where if you see a gap, you just try and sell price back down to fill it. Yeah, and then look how it takes off. All right, so you get a gap up, price wants to fill this gap. Yeah, so it comes up, it fills the gap. You can see price fills this gap and then it shoots off. Yeah, yeah, price always wants to fill these gaps. You know, another gap up here, yeah, it gets filled. Gap up here, that's a gap up. Yeah, they're quite common, gets filled. Other gap ups. Yeah, even here, yeah, you've got a gap down. Price wants to fill it. Yeah, it gets filled eventually, and then price comes down. So that's how you trade them. Price wants to fill those gaps most of the time. So yeah, I hope that's what you mean, Shazim. Right, guys. Hamed, pound Japanese yen. Certainly, sir. Let's have a look. Guys, before we look at pound yen, if I could ask everyone to just check out what is above my head. And you can see we have partnered up with My Flash Funding, guys. So they're a prop firm, very transparent, do business the right way. And this is the reason we partnered up with them, guys. All right, very transparent in how they deal with their clients and payouts, etc. So we've partnered up with them, guys, so we can offer you 23% off any prop firm challenge that they do. So right now, 23% off. Just use the QR code. There's also a link, but just use the QR code. And yeah, you can get your promotion 23% off any challenge. And also, guys, while I'm at it, if you haven't joined our trading community yet, then why not? Yeah, come join our trading community. Come join our free Discord channel. We've also got the VIP Discord, which is just full of trading tutorials to help you trade. I also give you my trade signals along with other expert traders. And you get access to me, as in you can ask me questions throughout the trading day. So check that out. Also, if you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support and love for the channel, then you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member and you get loads of perks for doing so. Check it all out. It's all in the live chat and the video description. Right, let's take a look at pound yen. Okay, I'll do this one, guys. Okay, so let's start with the weekly chart. Yen pairs is like US dollar pairs. Yeah, will this weekly level hold? Okay. Again, this weekly candle will be very, very interesting. Will this weekly level hold? Yeah, so obviously we won't be able to tell this until the weekly candle finishes. If we look at the day chart now, all right, it's broken. Yeah, it's clearly broken these last highs. Yeah, and it's back in an uptrend. Okay, but because of that weekly level, again, US dollar pairs and yen pairs, I will reserve judgment until that weekly candle finishes. If you were trading the day chart, this would be a buy trade. Yeah, it's come down to a really nice level. This could potentially be a buy back up to these highs. Let's have a look at the H4. However, I wouldn't buy that H4 candle. Yeah, we know pound has been weak today on the back of the news, and you can't really buy that candle. Yeah, although it's at a very nice level to do so. We've got support here, and we've got the moving average 20. So this is where we're at, guys. Yeah, you know, like I say, I'm just going to wait for that weekly candle. If this starts closing back in here, then I'm not interested. If anything, it becomes a sell trade. So yen pairs, US dollar pairs, gonna wait until Friday to sort of understand what's going on with them, guys. All right. Right. I hope that helps, guys. I've got to get going. So thank you for all of your questions. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button, guys. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you soon.